It felt like hours had gone by, or maybe it was days, months, years. Really, it wasn't possible to measure time's subjective passage when its objective motion was in frozen place. The white Toyota had hung in midair forever, and for no time at all, wrapped in the cloud of ice, shattered safety glass that glistened in white and pink above the frozen pine bluffs off of the overlook. Janet stared out of the broken windshield. The car was canted to one side, towards Sophie in the passenger seat. She couldn't see her daughter except through her perpetual stalled movement, where her hair was paused chestnut explosion, and her hands weren't quite shielding her face. Inside, the elder woman was screaming, her soul cowered in some safe corner, trying to protect itself from the nightmare she now regret asking to see, of course sound, and cowering them if were in motion, and motion was impossible in this little pocket of reality. Her body remained as it had been, one hand at 10 and the other hand gripping down at 2, all sitting in perfectly quiet. More hours had passed, more without time. As soon as Janet's mind was able to step into more open spaces, she finds the voice whispering to her again without words. "Have you decided yet?" Silence wasn't a yes, but Janet knew the thing understood, and it also wasn't a no. It had just shown her. Well, hell, wasn't it the right word for it, but it was close enough to where no hell, and there was no heaven. Only that the ancient abyss that waited for either her or Sophie, after the car again set free trace to its inevitable arc into the forest floor, fully 8 feet below the roadway, in the ignite gulf of fire that gave the heat but no light, sinking, burning, worm-bitten dark, where life after death lasted eternity for a moment and stretched out across the endless expanse of years. Either or was a choice that wasn't really a choice laid out before her eyes. The voice knew human nature, and it understood the depths of fear of pain, and it had been born from them. It drank them like thirsty men in the desert had given them a glass of cold water. A starving animal will eat its own child, or its own mother, despite the lies that Janet had told herself, the nonsense reasons that she used to justify the request. She knew that she had asked to see the world of the creature, had warned her herself in order to already determine the course of action easier to take, to eat what had been set in front of her. But still she hesitated. Hesitation wasn't a deliberation. It was simply a delay of action, potentially fatal delay, and maybe even a risky one. A way to choose the humanly possible by not choosing at all, to wordlessly select death and the selection, it to be damned by their own child's place. Maybe. The memory faded into intolerable to hold on to. First it was only the sharp imminent sting that died away, when the vision gradually became uncertain, swallowed up in that for how long. Had it really happened? Had it really been such a thing possible? No, Janet would have been sure something like that. After she had rejected the thought, there was a small thing she forgot the rejection, for as long as the ages passed without actually passing. Ahead of a car, a ribbon of sunlight marked the eastern horizon. The full light of it lay behind, a destination that the car moved always forward, but could never reach. The hungry voice lurked in her mind of its 2 stalled passengers, and they decided on who it should be fed on, and ate as it fill of both. What's up, my pretties? It's the Lion Queen here. I want to appreciate you all for tuning into this video, and I do appreciate you guys supporting my video by giving this video likes and stuff. If you really enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you're new, ring the bell for notifications to when I upload so that way you guys will get updated for whenever I upload. If you want to follow me on Twitter or DeviantArt, feel free to leave a follow on those if you are interested in following me on those socials. If you want to support my backup channel, known as Miss Dark Shigo, feel free to subscribe to it, as a link to that will also be in the About page section. And with that being said, and that being the case, thank you so much for watching, my pretties, and as always, stay pretty.